There are times in life when you feel like you're living inside a smaller emotional room than you once did. You wake up, move through your day, handle what needs to be handled. But internally, there's less space than there used to be. Less room for noise, less room for chaos, less room for people who drain you, and less room for anything that doesn't feel essential. This shrinking of emotional space can feel confusing. You might wonder why your tolerance is lower, why your energy is limited, or why things that never bothered you before suddenly feel overwhelming. But this isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of emotional architecture shifting. The internal structure that holds your life together is being rebuilt. And early spring mirrors this perfectly. Before the world opens up, nature tightens inward. Buds stay closed. Roots hold steady. Energy gathers in small, contained spaces. Growth begins in confinement long before it becomes visible. And the architecture forms before the expansion arrives. So if your emotional world feels smaller right now, here's what might actually be happening beneath the surface. First, your system is conserving energy. When life has been demanding, emotionally, physically, or mentally, your nervous system naturally reduces its output. It becomes selective. It prioritizes what matters. This isn't withdrawal, it's wisdom. Your system is choosing sustainability over performance. Second, your boundaries are recalibrating. Confinement often shows up when your emotional architecture is trying to protect you from overload. You may find yourself saying no more often, stepping back from certain relationships, or needing more quiet than usual. This isn't isolation, it's boundary repair. Your system is learning what it can hold and what it can't. And third, your identity is reorganizing. Seasons of confinement often precede seasons of clarity. When your emotional world becomes smaller, it forces you to see what's essential, what you value, what you want to carry forward, what you no longer fit with. This narrowing is not the end of something. It's the beginning of a more honest version of yourself. This works because emotional architecture is built in layers. And confinement is the layer where unnecessary structures fall away, where old expectations dissolve, where the inner scaffolding becomes stronger, simpler, and more aligned with who you are now. So if you're in a season where your emotional world feels smaller, trust that something inside you is being rebuilt. It's not broken, just rebuilt. And when the architecture is ready, life will widen again. Not because you push it open, but because you've grown into the space that's waiting for you. So now you take care and stay connected.